Hi, I'm back as I promised, and we're going to have green bean casserole today. I'm going to show you how to make it. Uh, First, we start out with the green beans. Open them. You want to drain these green beans real good. Just 1 can of green beans. I think it's 14.5 ounces. You put that in your saucepan. Turn it on high. And I get the French style green beans, but if you don't have French style, you can use the regular cut green bean. And what you do there is cook it a lot longer, and it will become the consistency of these French style. I do that a lot when I don't have French green beans. You put that in a saucepan and let it come to a boil, because you want to boil anything coming out of a can. Well, I do anyway. While that's doing that, I'm going to spray my pan, my casserole dish, and I'm going to preheat the oven to 375. At this point, you can go ahead and season the green beans, but I wouldn't put a lot of salt in it because the cream and mushroom soup has is a little bit salty, so you don't want it too salty. Plus, I'm putting cheese in it, so that kind of makes it salty too. But before I put this cream and mushroom soup in it, it's still got a little bit of water in it. So I want to drain that out because I don't like mine soupy, and I try to get as much of the water out as I can because I'm putting the soup in it. I'm going to let this come to a boil, and I'm going to pause this until that happens. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, that's come to a boil, and I'm going to put half a can of cream of mushroom soup in it. Don't want the whole can for that, just one can of beans, because that'd be way too much. So we'll do half a can and stir that around. I'm going to turn this down now. It don't need to be that high. And let that cook a second. And then instead of adding milk like you normally do on cream of mushrooms, on the green bean casserole, instead of adding milk, we'll add half a cup of cheese. And then stir that around till it gets kind of melty. Alright. And then we want to transfer that to the casserole bowl or dish. I know some people call it bowl, some people call it dish, so you know what I'm talking about. We'll get as much of that out as we can. Okay. Now we've got the Greenbean Casserole. What I do now is I'll put the French fried onions on it. But if you're making this and you see that you don't have French fried onions, what you need to do, what you can do is slice up an onion. You know, cut it, I guess, medium size. Whatever size you want. Probably about this size I would cut them, you know, for onions. And then I would saute them in butter until they, you know, get as brown as you want them. And then I would add about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Stir them in there with it, and then top it. It tastes just like this can of French fried onions. I do that a lot too. So I love French fried onions on mine, so I kind of put more than normal. But one thing you got to be careful about the French fried onions is they tend to get soggy. And so you don't want to put so many that it's soggy. It's not even good. Okay, now we'll put this in the oven and let it bake for 20 minutes. And I'll get back to you. Hello, I'm back. Okay, we've got this out of the oven, and what I had to do is it was going to brown too quick, and so I put a little piece of aluminum foil over it, and the last 5 minutes I took the aluminum foil off and let it finish cooking, and it browned the top the way I wanted it. So I'm going to let this cool down a little bit. It's a little bit too hot to eat. But this is my chicken casserole with cheese. I hope you enjoy. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe and like and leave a comment. Y'all have a good day. I forgot to tell you, I did take a bite out of this. I'm letting it cool down. I did take a bite out of it, and it is so good. It's wonderful. It's really good with that sharp cheese in it. And if you don't put cheese in it, start putting cheese in it. You'll see the difference in it. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.